It's a crisp autumn morning, and in kitchens across America, the aroma of roasting chicken fills the air, fresh vegetables simmer on stoves, and frozen berries sweeten breakfast smoothies. We often take for granted this bounty, the year-round availability of a vast array of foods, seemingly untouched by the seasons. But behind every grocery store shelf, every restaurant menu, lies an invisible marvel of modern engineering and logistics, a network so vast, so precise, that it defies the natural order of things, ensuring our plates are always full. This is the story of how America's largest cold storage network keeps millions of tons of food fresh, year-round. For centuries, humanity struggled against the perishable nature of food. Salting, smoking, drying, these were the early, rudimentary methods. But the 20th century brought the freezer, and with it, the possibility of preserving food on an industrial scale. Today, America's largest cold storage network spans over 240 facilities across the continent, from bustling port cities to the quiet heartland. It's a complex web designed to defy time itself, holding back spoilage, pestilence, and the simple decay that nature intends. This network is not merely a collection of buildings, it is the silent, beating heart of our national food security. To grasp the sheer magnitude of this operation, consider the numbers. This network houses a staggering volume of perishable goods. At any given moment, its colossal chambers hold billions of pounds of food, enough to feed an entire continent for weeks, even months. From newly harvested berries to prime cuts of beef, from dairy products destined for distant markets to pharmaceutical components requiring specific temperatures, the variety is immense. This isn't just about keeping things cold, it's about maintaining a precise, controlled environment for an unimaginable inventory. What exactly fills these gargantuan frozen spaces? The list is as diverse as the American diet itself. Imagine entire fields of corn, peas, and broccoli, flash frozen at peak ripeness, awaiting their journey to your dinner table. Consider millions of pounds of poultry, beef, and seafood, ready for distribution to restaurants and grocery stores. Then there are the more specialized items, ingredients for baked goods, concentrated juices, even delicate pharmaceutical supplies. Each product demands its own specific temperature, humidity, and airflow, turning these warehouses into complex ecosystems of preservation. Overseeing this intricate dance of perishable goods are individuals like Maria Rodriguez, a seasoned logistics manager at a facility near Chicago. For Maria, every day is a complex puzzle, a symphony of incoming shipments, outgoing deliveries, and a constantly shifting inventory. Her screen displays hundreds of data points, tracking temperatures, pallet locations, and delivery schedules. The pressure is immense. One misstep could mean thousands of pounds of spoiled product, millions of dollars lost, and a disruption in the food supply chain. She is one of the many unsung heroes who ensure our food reaches us, safe and sound. It's 4 a.m., and the first trucks of the day rumble into the facility's loading docks. These aren't just any trucks, they are specialized refrigerated trailers, meticulously maintaining their cargo's temperature throughout transit. As a truck backs into its bay, a team springs into action. Pallets of frozen chicken, fresh from a processing plant in Georgia, are swiftly unloaded. Each pallet is scanned, logged, and checked for any signs of temperature excursion. The clock is always ticking, minimizing exposure to ambient air is paramount to maintaining the cold chain. For certain products, especially fresh produce or newly processed meats, rapid chilling is absolutely essential. This is where blast freezers come into play. These specialized chambers can drop temperatures to an astounding -40 degrees Fahrenheit, freezing products solid in a matter of hours, rather than days. This extreme cold forms tiny ice crystals within the food, minimizing cellular damage and locking in freshness, flavor, and nutritional value. Without this crucial step, many products simply wouldn't survive the journey or the extended storage periods required. Once rapidly chilled or already frozen, goods are moved into the main storage areas, vast refrigerated caverns maintained at a constant -10 to 0 degrees Fahrenheit. The air is dry, crisp, and so cold that exposed skin can quickly become numb. This consistent temperature ensures that microbial growth is halted, enzymatic activity is minimized, and the quality of the food remains uncompromised for months, sometimes even years. The sheer volume of cold air required to maintain these conditions is immense, a testament to modern insulation and refrigeration technology. Maintaining these frigid temperatures across hundreds of massive facilities demands an extraordinary amount of energy. The network consumes as much electricity as a small city. This monumental energy footprint presents one of the most significant challenges, balancing efficiency with unwavering cold. Engineers constantly seek innovative solutions, from advanced insulation materials to high-efficiency compressors and heat recovery systems. The cost of running these facilities is staggering, making energy conservation not just an environmental imperative, but an economic necessity. In response to the vast energy demands, the industry is increasingly turning to sustainable practices. Many facilities now integrate solar panel arrays, generating a portion of their own electricity. Ammonia, a natural and highly efficient refrigerant, is replacing older, less environmentally friendly chemicals. Furthermore, advanced building designs incorporate thicker insulation, reflective roofing, and smart lighting systems to reduce energy waste. These efforts are not only about lowering operating costs but also about reducing the carbon footprint of the entire food supply chain, safeguarding the planet while we safeguard our food. Within the newest generation of these facilities, human hands often guide, but autonomous machines do the heavy lifting. Automated storage and retrieval systems, or ASRS, are towering robots that navigate narrow aisles, precisely placing and retrieving pallets from shelves reaching over 100 feet high. These automated systems operate 24/7 without the need for light or heat, maximizing space utilization and efficiency in the frigid environment. It's a silent ballet of steel and sensors, ensuring that every carton is precisely where it needs to be, optimizing both speed and accuracy. The integrity of the cold chain is paramount. From the moment food is harvested or processed until it reaches the consumer's plate, its temperature must remain consistently within a specific range. A single break, a momentary lapse, can lead to spoilage, bacterial growth, and significant health risks. This network acts as a series of interlocking thermal cocoons, with every transfer, every loading and unloading, meticulously managed to avoid any temperature fluctuations. It's a continuous, vigilant effort to keep food safe, fresh, and ready for consumption. To maintain this unbroken chain, technology provides constant vigilance. Thousands of sensors, embedded throughout the warehouses and even within individual pallets, continuously monitor temperature and humidity. This data streams back to central control rooms, where sophisticated algorithms detect even the slightest deviation. If a freezer door is left ajar, or a refrigeration unit malfunctions, alerts are immediately sent to technicians. This proactive monitoring allows for swift intervention, preventing potential catastrophes and ensuring that food quality is never compromised. While automation handles much of the movement, human ingenuity and resilience remain indispensable. Meet David Chen, a forklift operator who has spent over a decade navigating the frozen aisles. Dressed in layers of thermal gear, David maneuvers his specialized cold storage forklift with balletic precision, stacking pallets 40 feet high. The cold is relentless, but David and his colleagues are the backbone of the operation, performing tasks that require an adaptive touch, such as order picking for mixed pallets or troubleshooting automated systems. Their dedication in extreme conditions is truly remarkable. Working in a cold storage warehouse presents unique challenges. Visibility can be reduced by mist from temperature differentials. Equipment must be specially designed to withstand the cold, with reinforced batteries and specialized lubricants. Ergonomics are critical, as heavy lifting in bulky gear quickly fatigues. David explains how concentration is key. You have to be constantly aware, not just of your load, but of the environment, the other forklifts, and the cold itself. It's a different world in here. Every movement is deliberate, every decision precise, to ensure safety and efficiency. Beyond temperature control, food safety is an unyielding priority. The network adheres to stringent regulations set by federal agencies, but often implements standards that exceed them. Regular audits, meticulous cleaning schedules, and strict protocols for pest control are standard. Any product showing signs of damage or contamination is immediately quarantined and inspected. Every facility operates under a farm-to-fork mentality, understanding that their role is not just storage, but the guardianship of public health. This vigilance protects millions of consumers daily. Imagine tracking millions of individual items across hundreds of acres of cold storage. The largest network manages over 10 million unique inventory units, or SKUs, at any given time. This requires sophisticated warehouse management systems, WMS, that track every pallet, every box, from entry to exit. Barcode and RFID technologies ensure real-time updates, allowing Maria, the logistics manager, to know the exact location and status of every single product. This digital precision prevents loss, optimizes retrieval, and ensures that older stock is moved before newer, minimizing waste. Not all cold is created equal. While many products thrive at sub-zero temperatures, others require a more moderate chill. The network operates multi-temperature zones within its facilities, accommodating everything from pharmaceutical products needing precise single-digit Celsius conditions, to fresh produce requiring high humidity and temperatures just above freezing. This bespoke approach to cold storage ensures that each product's specific needs are met, maximizing its shelf life and preserving its unique qualities. It's a testament to the network's flexibility and engineering prowess. The rhythm of the seasons dictates massive fluctuations in inventory. During harvest season, a tidal wave of fresh produce arrives, demanding immediate freezing and storage. Weeks later, as holidays approach, the outbound volume of turkeys, hams, and baked goods skyrockets. The network must be incredibly agile, scaling its operations up and down, allocating resources, and managing thousands of temporary staff. This dynamic capacity management is crucial for absorbing peak demands without compromising service, ensuring that holiday meals make it to tables across the country. Despite all the technology, the network constantly plans for the unforeseen. Natural disasters, hurricanes, blizzards, earthquakes, pose a grave threat. A prolonged power outage could devastate entire warehouses, turning millions of pounds of food into colossal waste. Backup generators, some capable of powering a small town, are standard, but protocols extend to rapid deployment of portable refrigeration units and strategic transfers of at-risk inventory. The goal is to build resilience, to be a steadfast fortress against any disruption, guaranteeing continuous supply. The reach of this cold storage network extends far beyond domestic borders. It serves as a vital artery in the global food trade, facilitating the export of American agricultural products to international markets and the import of specialty goods from abroad. Large portside facilities act as crucial transshipment hubs, receiving container ships laden with frozen seafood from Asia or exotic fruits from South America. This seamless international connection supports economies, diversifies diets, and reinforces America's role in the global food ecosystem. The evolution of cold storage is far from over. Engineers and data scientists are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Next-generation refrigeration technologies promise even greater energy efficiency, using advanced refrigerants with zero ozone depletion potential. Drone technology is being explored for inventory checks in vast high-bay warehouses, performing visual inspections faster and safer than humans. The commitment to innovation ensures that the network remains at the forefront of food preservation, ready for future challenges. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are rapidly transforming how these networks operate. AI algorithms analyze vast datasets, predicting demand fluctuations, optimizing truck routes, and even preemptively identifying equipment that might fail. This predictive capability minimizes wasted energy, reduces transportation costs, and ensures optimal inventory placement. By leveraging cutting-edge analytics, the network can anticipate future needs, further strengthening its efficiency and reliability, making the entire supply chain more responsive and resilient. Globally, a staggering amount of food is wasted every year, much of it due to spoilage. America's cold storage network is a critical weapon in the fight against this waste. By extending shelf life, the network reduces spoilage at every step, from farm to processor, from distributor to retailer. This not only saves billions of dollars but also conserves precious resources like water and land used in food production. Every pound of food preserved is a victory for sustainability and a step towards a more food-secure world. The economic impact of this network is profound. By stabilizing the supply of perishable goods, it helps regulate prices, making fresh and frozen foods more accessible and affordable for consumers year-round. It supports farmers by providing reliable markets for their harvests, and it fuels countless businesses in the food processing, retail, and restaurant sectors. The cold storage industry itself employs tens of thousands of people, contributing significantly to local and national economies. It's a silent engine driving economic stability. Behind the gleaming steel and advanced technology are the people who make it all work: the logistics managers like Maria, the forklift operators like David, the engineers, the technicians, and the countless others braving the cold, solving problems, and ensuring the smooth flow of food. Their dedication, often in challenging conditions, goes largely unnoticed by the wider public. They are the unsung heroes of our modern food system, essential contributors to our comfort and well-being, working tirelessly so that we can enjoy the food we love. As dusk settles, David Chen finally clocks out, his body tired but his shift successfully completed. Maria Rodriguez sends out her final reports, confirming another day of seamless operations. For them, it's just another day at the office, albeit a very cold one. But for us, it's the quiet assurance that tomorrow, the food we expect will be there. The systems, the protocols, the immense infrastructure, all continue to hum, maintaining the delicate balance of temperature and time, preserving the bounty of our planet. Ultimately, the deepest purpose of America's largest cold storage network transcends commerce. It is fundamentally about food security. In an era of unpredictable climate, growing populations, and complex global supply chains, the ability to store vast reserves of food, to mitigate seasonal shortages, and to respond to emergencies is invaluable. This network stands as a bulwark against hunger, a strategic asset ensuring that a nation of hundreds of millions can consistently access the nourishment it needs to thrive. Imagine a world without this intricate system. Without cold storage, the availability of fresh produce would be limited to seasonal harvests, certain meats and seafood would be local luxuries, and vaccine distribution would be nearly impossible. Food prices would skyrocket, waste would be rampant, and widespread shortages would become commonplace. The modern diet, with its incredible variety and year-round availability, would simply cease to exist. The network, often invisible, is truly indispensable, its failure unimaginable. As climate patterns shift and global populations continue to grow, the demands on this cold storage network will only intensify. The future will require even greater leaps in efficiency, sustainability, and resilience. Researchers are exploring advanced cryogenics, even more precise environmental controls, and fully automated, lightless facilities powered entirely by renewable energy. The silent guardians of our food supply are already planning for tomorrow, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the world of preservation. Every year, new technologies emerge, new logistical challenges arise, and new standards are implemented. The commitment to constant evolution is ingrained in the fabric of this network. From the smallest sensor to the largest automated crane, from the individual worker bundling up for a sub-zero shift to the engineers designing the next generation of facilities, every element contributes to a living, breathing system. This adaptability ensures that the network remains robust, reliable, and capable of meeting the ever-changing needs of a dynamic world. The network doesn't just preserve food, it preserves health, culture, and economic well-being. It enables us to enjoy diverse cuisines, access essential medicines, and maintain a stable food supply in times of crisis. It's an invisible infrastructure, yet its impact is profoundly felt in every household, every restaurant, and every community across America. From Thanksgiving turkeys to summer berries in January, this immense cold storage network quietly works, a testament to human ingenuity in harmony with the forces of nature. So, the next time you reach for that frozen meal, or enjoy fresh produce out of season, take a moment to consider the incredible journey it has made. Consider the vast, complex, and utterly indispensable system that worked tirelessly, silently, to bring it to you. America's largest cold storage network is more than just concrete and compressors, it is a promise kept, a guardian of our food, and a foundation of our modern way of life. It stands as a monument to precision, perseverance, and the human drive to overcome limits.